welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a shop my stash. If you like those types of videos, please keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now let's go ahead and get into this one. My theme for this shop my stash, or from my previous shop my stash, was back of the drawer makeup stuff that I wasn't so sure about. I actually do have a couple declutters, some products I already decluttered, and I did put a couple things in here, some new makeup that I took with me when I went on vacation, and I've been really enjoying. I just wanted to play with them some more. We'll go ahead and get started with all the products that are in here. Like I said, I do have a couple declutters, and we'll talk about these, and then we'll shop my stash for new items. I do have a basket full of themes this time around, so we're gonna pick a theme. All right, let's do it. What I had in here before for powders, I did have the Huda Beauty pound cake. I actually really enjoyed it. Again, I hate the sifter on this guy. I have to like really tap a bunch of product into the lid and then use it that way, but it's a good product. I do like it. I do have the Besame. This is Agent Carter pressed powder, and this is a really nice powder as well. I do use it all over my face. I do like it. And the last powder that I have in here is like hiding. It is a MAC powder, a single MAC powder. This is in the shade Emphasize. I tried to use it under my eye. I really did not like how it looked under my eye. I tried using it all over my face, and I'm still not so sure. I feel like it's too white. So this is a product that I'm not so sure what I'm gonna do with. For right now, I think I'm gonna put it back into my collection, or put it back into like my testing makeup to retest area, and then I can make a decision about it. I do have a bin going for like retesting products. I think this is gonna go back there or in there. Okay, for primers, I don't know why I started with powders. Why did we start with powders? Let's talk about primers. I did pull in two last time. I have Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. This is hydrating. I love hydrating primers. I can never get enough of them. This one actually performed really well. It was still really nice. No complaints about it. The other primer that I had was the Touch in Soul Icy Sherbet Primer. It says Pretty Fitter. It's gotta be Pretty Filter. Oh, come on, Rania. This really surprised me. I really enjoyed it. I liked the cooling part of it. It was not overly silicone-y, which is something I really do not enjoy for a primer. So I enjoyed it. It was pretty nice. And it's gonna stay in the collection. Now let's talk about foundations and concealers. For foundations, I pulled in these two. I pulled in Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation. This worked pretty nice. I have no complaints about it. The shade was really nice for me. I had spent the money on buying a pump for it, so I'm holding on to this guy. Now, when it comes to this Clinique Even Better foundation, I feel like all of the Clinique foundations that I've tried or I've purchased, they kind of lean very orangey on my skin tone. This looked really good with my tan still kind of like a little bit red. It's not a full-on tan. It looked pretty good. It blends really nicely, but if I'm not tan, this is so orange on me. I cannot use darkening drops get it to or lightening drops to get it to match my skin tone. I did pick up a few blue drops, so I will be testing it that way, and I also picked them up to test for the different foundation. So again, I think this is a foundation that's gonna go maybe in the testing area at some point. I do have another one that I would like to try again. So I don't know. This is in limbo. Is it going back to the collection or into the retest area, which some point I'm gonna have to show you guys that bin. I think it's gonna go in the retest. It's gonna be retested. Concealers. This is a definite declutter. This is the Morphe 2 Hide and Peak Concealer Corrector, and I have the shade Peak of Peach. This guy has no coverage whatsoever. Like really, when you blend it in, like if I blend it in with a sponge, it just disappears from under my eye. It's too light, so definitely does not help with concealing under my eye. And the other problem I have with it, like, okay, light coverage, no big deal. It's fine as long as I can build it up. It does not build up. It does not. It picks up. It ends up picking up the product instead of like laying more on. like there'll be spots that are actually missing from under my eye, and then it ends up really disrupting my foundation. It does the same thing to it. So this is definitely gonna get decluttered. You can really see how much it settles into my like lines, even on my hand. Show you. Well, it's not a wet sponge, I was gonna say. Let me show you. It ends up being like picking itself up. Like, did you see this spot here? It's kind of like missing product. Like, why is it patchy here? Anyway, this is a declutter. I'm definitely decluttering that. I'm not gonna retest it or anything. The other foundation that I pulled in last time was this Dose of Color, not foundation, concealer, I apologize. This is the Dose of Color Meet Your Hue, and this is in the shade 11 Light Medium. This was really good. I did enjoy it. It's not a favorite holy grail concealer, but it did the job. I did pull in this concealer because I did take it with me on my vacation, on my trip, and I tried it out and I fell in love with it. This is by Cool Feet, and this is in the shade Cocoa Crush. Oh my gosh, this guy is so nice. My under eye area looked really healthy. It had, let's say, like a medium coverage. The shade was perfect for me, so I really wanted to keep playing with it, and I did really enjoy it. We talked about powders. Now I guess we can go ahead and start talking about like the face products. We'll do bronzers, blush, and highlights. One of the bronzers I did declutter it. I actually sent it to my friend with a highlighter that was in here, is the Revolution bronzer. It was just so dark for me. I passed it on to my friend. I could not make it work for my skin tone. And then the highlight that was in here that I actually passed on to my friend as well was the SpongeBob by Wet n Wild highlighter. It's yellow. It's so cute. It was extremely adorable, but it was like the yellow gold shade, which does not suit my skin tone at all. So these got decluttered. Now the other bronzer that I had in here was this Lorac bronzer. This is the Tantalizer bronzing powder, and this is in the shade Pool Party. I did enjoy it, so I am gonna go ahead and keep it. I did have the Iconic London. This is a sheer bronze, and this is in the shade Caramel Glow. I do really like it. It's very nice for no makeup days. I'm considering trying it, like mixing it into my foundation and see how it works, because I feel like the shade is really good for me. Like, and since it's light, I feel like maybe it won't alter the formula of my foundation, but it will deepen the foundation a slight bit. So I'm gonna try it that way. I do really like it. It's not going anywhere. I had another bronzer in here in the palette, like the Physicians Formula palette, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let me tell you about the other two bronzers that are in here. If you see this one, I know I'm addicted. I have a problem. I love this bronzer. This is the House Labs bronzer. I cannot stop using it. I don't know, something about its formula, something about this shade is just perfection for me. This is in the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in the shade Light Level 4. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Another product that I also cannot stop using is the Tower 28 Sculptino in the shade is Getty. This is such a beautiful bronzing contouring shade. It does have the depth for it to be a contour shade, or you can just use it as a bronzy shade. I do really like it. The formula is super nice as well, so I'm happy with this guy. It's not going anywhere, just getting out of here. See, look, I wiped that concealer by Morphe, and it's like, where is it? Where did the concealer go? There's nothing. Such a weird product. Did it get all picked up by the sponge? I don't know, but anyways, we're talking about bronzers. We talked about that. Let's talk about blushes. I did have a couple in here. I don't think that I'm decluttering any of the blushes that I had. I had pulled in the Pixie by Petra. This is a fresh face blush in the shade is Beach Rose. This was so pretty on my skin. I actually did really enjoy it. I feel like I need like overhauling a collection declutter. Some products are just so old that I want to get rid of, maybe. I don't know. Hot Mama by The Balm. The Balm's currently having today. Well, today is what? What day is it? The 19th? I mean, no, the 18th. They having 50% off their website. I don't know for how long, but Hot Mama, really pretty. It's not going anywhere. We'll talk about that in a second. We have MAC Sweets for My Sweets Extra Dimension Blush. It is so pretty. I do really like it. And then I have MAC. This is in the shade Peach Twist. I do really like this one as well. The other blush that I pulled in recently, just because I just could not resist, and I really wanted to play with it, is the Danessa Myricks blush. This is in the shade Bellini. Oh my god, you guys, this is so gorgeous. Oh, it's so pretty. It's got that powder to, or cream to powder formula, but oh my god, on my cheeks, on my skin tone, this looked absolutely stunning. There it is right there. Swatching it over where the concealer was. Probably not the best idea, but it is so beautiful. I really like it. I highly recommend it. If you're considering it, now that the Sephora VIB sale is here, definitely a good one. I think that was all for blushes that I had in here. Let's talk about highlighters, and then we'll talk about the Physicians Formula palette. For highlighters, what I had pulled in was this guy. This is by Moira. This is the Sunglow Face and Body Highlighter, and the shade is 003 Spicy Hue. This is really beautiful. It's super like glowy, or like kind of a little, it's got a little bit of chunks. Definitely a highlighter that I would have to use when I have a little bit of a color, because otherwise it would be too deep. But such a beautiful, look at it, it's so beautiful. I did have the Bare Minerals. This is in the shade Pure Radiance. This was kind of like, when I swatched it, it was very underwhelming, but when I applied it on the face, it looked like I was glowing from within. It did not look like a big stripe of highlight. I did actually enjoy it applied. I did declutter the one by Wet n Wild, and I am gonna go ahead and declutter this one by Flower Beauty. This is the Galactic Glow holographic palette. I do not like it. I don't like it. It's I don't like the shades that are in here. I don't like the formula at all. Like, the biggest turn off is the formula. It's just like, what are you doing? I don't freaking know. I don't even know if Flower Beauty still sells this product. I believe I received it free with a purchase when I ordered something from Flower Beauty website directly, like a while back. So I don't even know if this still exists or not. But it's getting decluttered. I did put in these two right after I came back from vacation because I was still really enjoying them. Cali Ray. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is the highlight in the shade Starlight Beach, which is the more pinky one. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is stunning. This is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that highlight. Ooh, that's so beautiful. I did really enjoy it, and I'm happy with that purchase. And then I had the Dior. This is the Backstage Universal 001. I do really like it. I can use all three highlight these on my face. This is in my inner corner, and occasionally I'll slap a little bit of this on my eyelids. I do really like it. Okay, now let's talk about the palette by Physicians Formula. This is the Butter Collection X Whaley Wong. I might be completely butchering her name once again, but I'm trying. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I did use both of the bronzers. I used both of the blushes. I don't think I used this highlighter this last time around, but I used this one for sure. This blush is so pretty, and I figured out the best way to apply it is with a, because it's a little bit intense. I did use it with a brush like this, kind of like a dual fiber brush. It looked so beautiful. So this one, she's not going anywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about eyeshadow palettes. I will be decluttering one of them for sure. And that is the Milani Most Loved Mattes eyeshadow palette. I did not like it. I struggled really hard getting these shades to look nice on my eyes without them looking patchy or having to like apply and apply. I don't care for that. I don't want to have to dip into the palette 5 billion times to apply the color. I would rather use a very little, apply it, and then if I need more, I can get more. I don't want to have to dig my brush in and apply on my skin, if that makes any sense. So this guy is getting decluttered. Okay, the other eyeshadow palettes in here, I had the Start, She Dreamed, She Believed, and She Succeeded. I'm also considering decluttering this one if I'm able to remove this blush from here. I like the blush a lot. This eyeshadow palette, the formula used to be really nice. I don't know if it's just old now, but I had a really hard time with these two shades. Like I had a really hard time making them work, and this one looks very hard pan right now. So I think it's just really old. I don't know if I'll be able to remove this blush from here without damaging it. So I don't know. It's gonna get decluttered, but I really want to pull out this blush from here. I do like the palette itself. I like the gold color. It is a little bit bulky, but I do really like it. So I don't know. For now she'll go in the retesting space. Three more eyeshadow palettes. Jungle Lights by Flower Beauty. This is stunning. I'm not gonna get rid of it, and it's so easy to use. Moira, All That Is You, Sweet Series palette. I was considering decluttering this one until I actually used it on my eyes, and I loved the eye look that I created with it. It was so easy and it looked stunning. I think I was wearing this one in my haul video, like for the Ulta 21 Day Beauty haul video. I was wearing this eyeshadow palette and I really liked how it looked. I did not use all the shades that are in here. Like I definitely did not use this blue. No, I did not use this red. I did use this one, this one, this one. There are a couple shades in here I didn't use, but some that I did use, and overall I really liked my my eyeshadow look. So I'm not gonna declutter, I'm gonna keep it. And then the last palette was the Desert Oasis. I was wearing this one in my 100 colorful empties video. I don't know. I don't know what I think about it. I still like it. I really like this highlighter. Like I really like this highlighter. But I don't know. I felt like these two shades, which is what I really used to like about it, I felt like they kind of needed some work. The look that I created looked really beautiful. So maybe I'll hold on to this. What used to be the only eyeshadow palette that I kept from BH Cosmetics. I decluttered all the rest. The formula is just so nice on this one. So I think I'm gonna hold on to it until maybe we do a makeup declutter. Maybe. Let's talk about lip products. I did use all of these, even these ones, but I just did not have a chance to like put them away, and I really wanted to use them some more. But let's talk about the ones that I did use, and they're not going anywhere. I did enjoy all of them. This is by Mented. This is in the shade Peach Please. Really pretty nude. I have the Buxom. This is the full-on lip cream, and this is in the shade Rose Julep. Oh, it looks so pretty, you guys. I really enjoyed that one. From Clarins, this is the Velvet Lip Perfector. It looked really nice. It looks like a blotted lip look, you know, gives you that blotted look. Okay, Patrick Ta Monochrome Moment. This is in the shade She's Secure. This and this one are two that I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I haven't been reaching for nudes lately. I've been doing more like red or just extremely, like if I do a nude, it would be very glossy, of just a sheer of color, not an intense color. So when I did use these two, I was like, I do not like how they look on my skin. Could be the fact that, you know, I don't know. I was very, I didn't like how it looked. As simple as it go. Oh my gosh. I did not even realize that these are the same exact color, just different formulas. What? Say what? Can you see that? Does it look the same to you? Looks the same to me. Just this is shiny. Wow, no wonder I can debated both of them. These might go into the maybe declutter. I did promise you guys that a lip collection video and declutter is coming, and I swear I'm getting to it. I just haven't had time. So maybe it'll stay in the stash. Maybe I'll try them before I film that video and see how I feel about them. But damn, these look the exact same shade. Who knew? I didn't know. Anyway, they're gonna be on hold for now, staying in the collection for now. The other lippies, I had Plump Your Pucker lip gloss. This is by The Balm, and this is in the shade Exaggerate. I did like how it looked on my lips. This is by Beauty Bakery. Oh my god, this is was so beautiful, you guys. So beautiful. I did really like it. I had Clinique Black Honey. Yeah, I always say black cherry and I always mess it up. This is a weird product. It looks like it's gonna be dark and intimidating. That's all that's in here. Oh my, I thought it was a lot fuller for some reason. Anyway, it's staying. I had Sephora. This is the cream lip shine and the shade is 08. This is a beautiful shiny red. I'm keeping that one. We have the Soft Balm by Jason Wu. I did really like this one. And then lastly, I had the ColourPop Luxe Velvet in the shade Just Imagine. This is good. This is okay. I do like this kind of nude. I felt like this worked better than these did. Let me go ahead and swatch it next to the others so you guys can see. But it felt like maybe it's not less pink than the other two, so I felt like it looked better on my lips, but I gotta be careful because it does not build up very well. So I really, you know, like I dip in once for my top lip and then I dip in once for my bottom lip, because otherwise if I use dip the first time on both lips and then try to layer, it does not look good. I know, weird strategies, but there. For lip liners, I had these two. One was by Ilamasca. This is in the shade Lust. And I had the Lila lip line in the shade Buff. I used this one. I think I used it the same day that I used that Patrick Ta lippy. I think it was the same time. And look at that. Look how exact these shades look. Well, this is a little bit more pinky than these two, but yeah, creamy formula, really nice formula. Okay, for mascaras and brows and whatnot, I pulled in one new mascara yesterday. I haven't used it yet. I was just going through my mascara stash. I'm like doing some inventory stuff, and I was like, okay, this is getting really old. I need to pull it in and start using it before it dries out. This is by Bare Minerals, and this is the Lashtopia Mega Volume Mineral Based Mascara. And the shade, it's gotta be black, Ultimate Black. So I haven't used it yet. It looks like it's fine. It's not dry anything. Oh man, and I just totally like destroyed it, made it dirty. The other mascaras that I had in here, Pat McGrath Labs, Lottie London, and e.l.f. Big Mood. This is getting to the point where I can maybe stretch it out for a couple more weeks, but then it's gotta go. I do have the M Cosmetics Fluff Micro Fluff Sculpting Brow Cream. I haven't been using it too much because I finally got a shade that matches me in the ABH Brow Wiz, and that's in the shade Soft Brown. Still have the Pat McGrath Labs liquid liner in here. I don't know if it's even still working. I don't remember last time I used it. This is in the shade Warm Brown, and this is by XX Fine or XX Revolution. One of the Revolution lines. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping it. It isn't a project. I really haven't been using it since I got this guy because I prefer this a lot more. I like the shade. I like the formula. For now, I guess it's all right. Maybe it'll get pulled out. And I do have, I don't even remember last time I used this. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this is in the shade 3. So it is a pretty good shade for me. It's just, yeah, there's more product in here. keep it in there. I do have Grande liner. This is black. I'm still using that. And I have MAC Stubborn Brown pencil, eye pencil in here as well. I was gonna keep that. This was a liquid shadow. I don't remember what I pulled it in for. Wonder if I had a single shadow in here and I just totally don't remember that. This is the Rare Beauty in Nearly Mauve liquid eyeshadow. It's really, really pretty. And for setting sprays, we had two. We had Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray, and we had the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. You might, my gosh, you guys, when I used this one, my face looked so nice. I didn't feel like it was overly mattified, maybe when I first applied it, but throughout the day my skin looked stunning. I really enjoyed it, and then my makeup did not move anywhere. So I'm holding on to both of these. Now I'll go ahead and put all these products back into the collection, and then we'll shop my stash for new items to use. Like I said, we've got some themes. I have some subscribers that have been giving me ideas, and I decided to go ahead and write them down. So, I hope that we get a good one. I'm sure we will. What's this one? Products that I was influenced to buy. Ooh, my entire collection. Okay, so I gotta keep this in mind when we go to shop my stash for new items. I'll probably end up picking additional items, but we'll try to pick up mainly products that I was influenced to buy. Probably the person that influences me the most would be Jamie Page. So there we go. Or, you know, my friends, couple of my friends that I've met through YouTube. Okay, let's do this. All right, let's go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use. The theme is makeup that I was influenced to buy, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the new makeup drawer. I would say there's 3 or 4 channels that I definitely get influenced by, or YouTubers, influencers. Got Jamie Page, I have Daisy Cash, Julia Adams, and Charlotte Holcroft. I'm gonna have all 4 of them in the description box, like the links to their channels. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep that in mind when I start picking up my products. I would say the first one from new makeup that I want to pull in is this Chanel Fantasy de Chanel blush. This definitely was influenced by Charlotte. She's out of the UK, so she's used this quite a while ago, and then I was waiting anxiously for it to come to the United States. So we're pulling that guy in. Let's see. I have some new makeup that I really want to play with. No, these, my friend Valerie. These were influenced by my friend Valerie, the Lip Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. So I'm going to pull both of these in. I don't know that she had these exact shades, but she's the one who kind of like opened my eyes to these. I have White Peach and Poppy. I'm going to pull both of these in. Ooh, okay. These were definitely influenced by Daisy Cash. She had done a reel on her Instagram with like a glowy, found like a base. And then she used these 2 products, Revlon Illuminance, oh yeah, foundation, and the Neutrogena Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I do want to go ahead and pull these in as well. What else is there? Can't remember if these blushes by Pat McGrath, if Charlotte had talked about them or not. I know that I was gonna buy them anyways. I think I'm gonna still go ahead and pull them in, because I really want to try them, and I'm pretty, she does a lot of Pat McGrath stuff, so she probably talked about them, but they were on my list anyways. Oh, okay, Julia Adams did this one, the Warm Wishes by like a Warm Wishes stick by Rare Beauty, and I believe she had the same exact shade, which is Bright Side. So I'm gonna pull this one in as well. Let's see, is there anything else in here? I think that's probably it from the new makeup that was like inspired by someone. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on to lippies. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple lip glosses that were inspired by someone. Okay, for lippies, no, Jamie Page and Tower 28. So I'm gonna pull in a couple Tower 28 lippies. I think I had this one with me recently, so I'm not gonna pull that one in, but these two, one is chestnut and one is coconut. I'm gonna pull both of these in. She definitely raves about them. What else is there? What else do we have? Ooh, you know what? I think I'm gonna pull in some Merit lippies. These are the tinted lip oils. I did order one of their new lippies too, but these are those definitely influenced by Jamie Page, or what's her name? Oh, I can't remember her name right now. So I think I'm gonna pull one of these in, or maybe two. It's the shade taupe. Let's do taupe. It's a little bit different. And one is bee something. Pink bee and then au naturel. Let's do the pink beet because that sounds really interesting. Okay, so these were definitely influenced by, what's her name? Jamie Page, and probably by Julia Adams as well. I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the Fenty Beauty lip product. One of her like gloss bombs. All of them were basically on YouTube for a while, so I definitely was influenced. This is the original. That was like the original one that I purchased, so I'm gonna pull that in. Let's see what else. Ooh, this was definitely Charlotte. The Pat McGrath Bridgerton lipstick. This is in the shade Negligee. She had picked a couple shades, and then this one I was like, oh my god, that looks so beautiful. So I picked it up. So there's that one. That's probably it from here. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next drawer down and see what we can find. More lip products. Let's see, what do we got? What do we have? Ooh. These definitely, I was definitely influenced by my friend Valerie. She picked a couple shades of these, and then I ended up getting a couple shades. And this was definitely influenced by her. This is the Lipstick Queen Rear View Mirror Lip Lacquer in the shade Little Red Convertible. So I'm gonna definitely pull this one in. Let me see, do I want to pull all three of these? Since I pulled in one red crayon, I'm gonna skip this one. This is in the shade Hustle in Heels. And I'm gonna pull in both of these, Pave the Road and Enjoy the View. I don't know that Valerie actually had these specific shades. I wanna say she had this one and possibly this one. So, but you know, she influenced that purchase. So we're gonna pull these in. And I think that's probably it from here. Let's do a setting spray. Okay, setting sprays. It's probably gonna be difficult. Let's see. I mean, MAC Fix Plus. It was definitely influenced by YouTube. I don't remember exactly who it was because everybody used to talk about this. So I'll go ahead and pull this one in. And let's see. The same with the Smashbox. Primer Waters. How about, I know this one, I was influenced by Daisy Cash specifically for this one. Where's the lid? There it is. So I think I'll pull this one in as well. I think that's probably it for setting sprays. I mean, a lot of the setting sprays was influenced by somebody. These, definitely heard about these from YouTube. The Milani Make It Last. The All-Nighter from YouTube, Charlotte Tilbury from YouTube, oh, my friend Valerie, this Flower Beauty one. So, I mean, I think 2 is good. I don't need any more. Let's go ahead and pull in some eyeshadow palettes now. Okay, for eyeshadow palettes, this is gonna be rough because I don't know who influenced what. It's gonna be really, really rough. A lot of these, I just really wanted them. If I'm being completely honest, I just really, really wanted them, I guess, and I picked them up. Maybe I feel like the Patrick Ta ones, I want to say maybe Amy, Julia Adams, not Amy. Julia Adams used to really talk about these. I don't know if it was like the first one that she really used to rave about or the second one. I only have the first one. So we'll pull this one in. I do have some that I was influenced by some of my friends to pick up. So we'll definitely pull these in. For example, one of them would be this guy. This is my friend Valerie had this one, and I kind of regretted not picking it up, and I kept waiting for it. Finally got it from Dose of Colors website, but this is Dose of Colors Desiccated Friendcation palette. I was so jealous when she had it and I didn't, so I had to get it. There's that one. I guess another one would be, I want to say like Charlotte talks a lot about these, the Pat McGrath palettes. Was I really influenced by her, or was it just that I really wanted them myself? We're just gonna say that I was influenced by her. The Bridgerton one for sure. I'm gonna pull that one in, and then I want to say it was her, the 10, was it the eyeshadow palette number 10 that Charlotte used to talk about a lot? Is this the 10? I want to say this is 10. Yes, I want to say it was the 10. I don't remember exactly. I was going to get them anyways. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this one in. One more eyeshadow palette. I really want one more. I don't know why, but I do. What if I get a palette that was sent to me by a friend? That could also work. It does not have to be influenced by a friend. Maybe gifted by a friend. Gifted. Definitely this one. Mercury retrograde. This was sent to me by my friend Valerie. I have a couple that were sent to me by my friend Mariella, but I want to say because this one I had in not that long ago. This one not that long ago. This one was Valerie. She sent me these. Ooh, what do I want to do? I'm gonna go with the Huda Beauty. She sent me this one, and I would never purchase it for myself, but she sent it to me and I loved it. So I'm gonna pull this one in. Foundations and concealer. Oh, I love this. A lot. There was a lot that was influenced. Kosas, she's coming in. Jamie Page. Yes, quite a few I was influenced by. I can't do it because I just recently had it. Jamie Page again, once again. Always, you guys. She knows what I want. She knows what I like. LYS, Jamie Page. Ooh, I can pull in my darker LYS. Let's do it. MN5. We're gonna do that one, and we're gonna do Kosas. House Labs, I just had it. I don't want to pull it. Ooh, Fenty drops. Ooh, Ease drops. Can I pull in 3 foundations? Yes, I can, because this is my shop, my stash. Concealers. Okay, this is gonna be hard because, well, okay. We'll do Kosas again. Jamie Page. Ooh, that one flying. I want to say, ooh, this one, I think I also picked it up because of Jamie Page. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade is Cafe Con Leche. I'm going to pull that one in. I'm pretty sure there's other concealers in here. Probably this Dior one was also influenced by her. Yeah. Don't watch her video. Well, I watch her videos, but every time I watch her recommendation videos or favorites videos, I'm spending money. I'm gonna pull this one in too because, well, why not? I think that will be it for foundations. Let's go ahead and get some powders. Okay, powders. Jamie Page, starting off with that, the Kosas Cloud Set. Mel Thompson, it's, you know, she left us way too soon. She absolutely influenced my La Prairie purchase. Definitely due to her. So I'm going to pull in La Prairie in her honor. What else? What else was I influenced to buy? I would say I was influenced to buy this one. Can't remember who influenced me though, or I saw it going around somewhere. I see who and what. Laura Mercier. I mean, which YouTuber influencer has not talked about this guy? So I would say this, I was influenced by it by somebody. For at some point, everybody was talking about this. So I'll pull this one in. The same with like the Huda powders, influencers, Givenchy, my friend Mariella. Let's pull in. Oh, I just had it in here not that long ago. How about we do, I'm going to do Laura Mercier. My gosh, the powders I pulled in are bulky. Why don't we do the small La Prairie instead of the big one, just because I want to be able to fit it in my drawer. So we'll do these two, and then I do want a finishing powder. I know I don't know that any influencer really talked me into these, but these are stunning. So I'm gonna pull one of these in. Candle Glow by Laura Mercier. Okay, primers. For primers, I know, can't remember which one. The one that Daisy Cash was talking about. It was like one of her favorite. I want to say it's just this one, the Power Grip Primer. So I'm gonna pull this one in. Can you guess? Yeah, Jamie Page, Yummy Skin by Danessa Myricks. The Glow Serum, Priming for Face Serum, and this is in the shade Main Squeeze. I'm gonna pull this one in. She definitely influenced that. And I think that's it for primers. That's plenty. I think I'm gonna skip this drawer because I can't think if anybody influenced me with these. Sure, some of them like my friends sent me maybe, but I'm gonna skip this drawer. Let's move on to bronzers. All right, for bronzers, what was I influenced to buy? Boy, this was rough. I would say Tower 20, not Tower 28, Glowish by Huda. That was Julia Adams. I'll pull that in. Oh man, I don't really, okay. Bondi Bay. I started this obsession thanks to Jamie Page. So we're gonna pull Bondi Bay in. I kind of really want to keep this one in too, but I won't. What else? What else was there? What else was there? Was I influenced to buy bronzer wise? I guess we also pulled in the ones by Pat McGrath, so I don't necessarily need much more. Considering two brand new. Ooh, this one. Never mind. I think it was either Julia Adams or Jamie Page again. I think. So we'll do this one too. Okay, so I only pulled in one new blush, which was the Chanel blush. So let's talk about some other blushes. Oh man. Okay, I have my own mind when it comes down to blush. I say that, but there's probably a root to who influenced me to buy what. I guess we'll say Luminoso, just because everybody was talking about this guy. So we'll do Milani Luminoso. What else? Ooh, Buxom. This guy was highly talked about on YouTube. This is in the shade Mykonos. So we'll do that one. I'm pretty sure I was also influenced by somebody else. Ooh, yeah, this was, and this actually same exact shade was by Charlotte. This is in the shade Pomegranate. This is the RMS blush in the shade Pomegranate Fizz. So I'm gonna pull that in. I do not like this packaging. Oh, we got cream blushes. Let me grab those. Those were definitely influenced. Okay, lots of cream blushes. Definitely influenced. I'm gonna do Foxglove. This is the wrong Rose Ink Blush, Jamie Page. Ooh, there's a lot in here. Can I do Sent to Me by a Friend? This is NARS. This is in the shade Torrid, and I absolutely love it. So I do want to pull it in. Only one more blush. I want cream. I want a cream. Let's do this one. This is the Rare Beauty. I believe it's Julia Adams that constantly raves about these, and this is in the shade Joy. I'm gonna pull that one in. Okay, that concludes blushes. My goodness, that's a lot of blush. Let's do highlighters. For highlighters, what was I influenced to buy? Oof, who knows? A lot of the Nabla ones, I guess they were influential by somebody. I don't know who. I'll pull in Amnesia. Same with Amrezi highlighter by ABH. YouTube made me buy it. Definitely Charlotte influenced this one by Pam Graff. This is the Divine Rose, so that's coming in. Oh, Wayne Goss, he made me buy this baby, NARS Orgasm. I'm gonna pull it in. And I think that should be it for highlighters. I mean, there's the highlighters, they used to be so raved about. I've just tried to think like a specific person who recommended something. Yeah, there a lot of them were just YouTube made me buy it. The Balm, Mary Lou, Makeup by Mario, Milk, Flex highlighter. This guy, let's do it. Maybe we do it. It's been a long time. Okay, sure, 6 highlighters. It's fine. We need it. 5 highlighters. We need it. I'll pull these in. I'll go ahead and put everything back into the drawer, and then let's do swatches of everything. Okay, so I went ahead and put everything back in here, back into the drawer. Let's go ahead and talk about all the products we pulled in and do some swatches. Again, the theme was products that I was influenced to buy. I also included some products that I was gifted just because I wanted some variety. We'll go ahead and get started with primers, and the 2 primers that I pulled in for this time around are the Danessa Myricks Sammy Skin. This is in the shade Main Squeeze, and I also pulled in the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. I really like this, and I actually really like this one too, so I'm really excited to be playing with these 2. Foundations, I pulled quite a few foundations, and you know what, I was like, it's fine. I've been filming these videos every 4 weeks, so 4 foundations for 4 weeks, we're good. The first one is by LYS. This is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This is the deeper of the 2 shades that I have. This is the shade MN5. That's a really nice, like, fuller coverage foundation. I do really like it. I can thin it out. It doesn't have to be full coverage on me. Like, I don't build it up to full coverage. Kosas, this is the Revealer Skin Improving Foundation, SPF 25. I have the shade Light Medium Neutral 200. I do really like this one, so I'm really happy to be playing with it again. This guy is new to me. This is the Revlon Illuminance, and this is in the shade 201, which I think I looked it up, and it's creamy neutral. This definitely was inspired by Daisy Cash, but I haven't used it yet. I haven't tried it. And then Fenty Beauty Ease Drops because, well, I wanted to play with it again. It's been a long time since I used it. Let's go ahead and talk about concealers. For concealers, I pulled in quite a few concealers, 4 concealers once again, but it's okay. We like concealers, and we have 4 weeks to play. I pulled in NARS. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I have the shade Café con Leche. I hope to be able to cover up some of my breakouts with this. I do have some red spots on my face, so we'll see how this is gonna work for me. And then I pulled in 3 more. This is the Dior Forever Skin Corrector. I have the shade 2W. It's a little bit on the yellow side, so I do like it to brighten under my eye area. I actually really like this concealer, so I'm happy to be playing with it again. Same with the Kosas concealer. Really happy to be playing with this one again. And this guy is new to me. This is the Radiant Cream Concealer by Neutrogena. I picked up the shade Sugar Light 3, so I cannot wait to try it and see what I think about it. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about powders. I pulled in 4 powders. The Laura Mercier, this is Candle Glow powder, sheer perfecting powder. This is in the shade 2. Honestly, I just really wanted to pull this guy in. I wanted a finishing powder and I wanted to reach for this one. So there's that. I do have Kosas. This is in the shade Feathery. This is the Cloud Set powder. This guy is so pretty on the skin. It's kind of like undetectable there, really undetectable. I also pulled in Laura Mercier translucent powder because who has not been inspired to buy this one from all of YouTube, like OG YouTube. And I pulled in La Prairie translucent 2 Skin Caviar. This is in honor of Mel Thompson, so that was definitely inspired by her, and yeah, I wanted to play with it. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about bronzers, blushes, and highlights. Okay, we pulled in quite a few products. I'm gonna start with bronzers. So I pulled in 1, 2, 3, pulled in a lot, but again, we haven't been filming these very often, so I really want to play. I really want to use what I have. I'll go ahead and get started with this Patrick Ta for Face palette. This is in the shade She's Sculpted. So I got the cream and the powder. Go ahead and do the cream first. And then let's watch the powder. It's been a little while since I played with this guy, so I'm excited. I'm excited for all of my picks this time around. It's really nice theme. Okay, next we've got, let's do these 2 cream. We got the Bright Side, is it called Bright Side? Oh, yes, Bright Side contouring stick by Rare Beauty. So this is new. I haven't used it before. I've only swatched it. So I'm looking forward to playing with it. It is so creamy. Wow, that's creamy. And then I have Bondi Bay by Nude Sticks. So this is a favorite of mine, a beautiful bronzer. There it is. Really, really pretty bronzer. Okay. I really do not like to swatch this guy because I feel like I end up hitting hard pan. So I'm gonna try with a brush. I'm gonna grab a brush to see if I can swatch it that way. I need a clean bronzer brush. Here we go. This is a clean one. This is Glowish by Huda, and this is in the shade 02. Oh yeah, okay, that's really wrong. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. How am I gonna do this without hitting hard pan? I've hard panned this guy before, and no, there. It's see, it's got hard already on my finger. I do have lotion on my body, so that's probably why I immediately harden. Oh, there. Okay, you get the gist. It's here. Okay, and then 2 more bronzers. These are by Pat McGrath Labs. I ordered them from her website. I haven't played with them yet. I have the shade Divine Nirvana. Sorry, Bronze Nirvana and then Bronze Dawn. I think Bronze Nirvana is a little bit deeper than the Bronze Dawn. So we'll do Bronze Dawn first and then we'll swatch the other one. Ooh, formula is so nice feeling. Okay, there it is. And then Bronze Nirvana. That feels so creamy. There's Bronze Nirvana. Wow. Very similar, huh? I guess I do have preferences when it comes to shades. Okay, that is all for bronzers. Let's go ahead and do some, let's do the blushes. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna start, let me pull blush, quite a few blushes once again, but it's okay. Okay, I'll wait on the creams. I'll do the powders first. We'll start with Luminoso by Milani. Definitely influenced by YouTube to pick this guy up years and years and years ago. This is a newer one from what I had way before. So there's Luminoso. We have Buxom, and this is in the shade Mykonos. This is the Wanderlust blush, I think is what it's called. Starting to feel a little kind of dry. That is such a beautiful shade. Really pretty shade. We have RMS Beauty. This is in the shade Pomegranate Fizz. This is I call it a happy blush because look how bright and beautiful that is. Like, that is a beautiful blush. What's next? We've got Foxglove by Rose Inc. This is a cream. I guess I said I was gonna leave the creams to the end, but I failed. Such a beautiful shade. Look at that. That is so pretty. We've got Joy by Rare Beauty. That is beautiful color. My kind of shade. That is so pretty. We have Torrid by NARS. This is a liquid. Oh, I think it's dried up a little bit. Let's get the dry part out. I need to use it more. I'm gonna have to pump it a couple times before actually playing with it. But oh, do we have a theme? Do we have a color theme here? Yes, I'm predictable. And then the last one is by Chanel, and I don't know that this is gonna show up because when I hauled it, it really did not show up either when I swatched it, but let me show it to you. Oh, opening it from the wrong side. I'm like, why are you not opening? It looks so pretty, but let's see how it's gonna swatch. Where am I gonna put it? I'm gonna put it over here. It is a beautiful pinky glowy blush, which I don't typically reach for pinky blushes, but man, this looks so pretty. Okay, that's it for blushes, right? I don't think there is any more. Let's go ahead and move on to highlighters. Okay, for highlighters, I pulled in quite a few as well. We pulled in these, and let's do this guy too. The first one, we have Pamagrath Labs Divine Bros Skin Fetish Highlighter. I recently had this in my stash, and hey, I'm happy to play with it again because it is absolutely stunning. There's that one. We've got Milk Flex Highlighter, and this is in the shade Lit. This is a blinding highlighter. Oh man, come on. Yep, blinding. We have Amnesia by Nabla. Again, this is a stunning highlighter. And we've got Anastasia Amrezi highlighter. And then lastly, we've got NARS Orgasm. What is it called? This is called Illuminating Loose Powder, and the shade is Orgasm. I have a feeling that maybe I need to move this to my blush drawer because it's very, I'll show you. Well, no, it's not really a blush. It's a highlighter. There it is. That is all for highlighters. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about eyeshadow palettes. I pulled in quite a few. Surprise, surprise. Because I like it. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Let's just watch it. We will go ahead, I'll put these up here just to make room. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the Dose of Colors Katie Desi collab. This is the Friendcation palette. It's new. I've had this in my stash previously. This is such a pretty shade. I always want to swatch it. These two are gorgeous as well. So look at that, so beautiful. Really, really pretty. Let's get a couple shade swatch. Let's do a couple mattes. Let's do this one, and how about we do this one? So 3 mattes. Beautiful. Really, really pretty. All right, next up we have the Patrick Ta Major Dimension Eyeshadow Palette. I was filming and then my phone got interrupted. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple swatches from here. This is his first one, not the second one that he came out with. It's actually really nice, but it's been a little while since I used it. Let's do these shimmery shades because they're so pretty. Okay, there's that one. Let's go ahead and do a couple more. Let's do a couple matte shades. I'm gonna do these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. The mattes feel so buttery. There. I'm excited to play with this one again. Like I said, it has been a while since I used it, and it's a really, really pretty palette. Okay, next palette I pulled in was the Mercury Retrograde by Huda Beauty. I actually recently used this one on my friend. She wanted to do her makeup for her birthday, so I used this baby. It looked so pretty on her eyes. I'm gonna swatch the shades that we used for her look. And let's swatch some more. This is a beautiful blue. This is a beautiful gold color. And why don't we let's do this one. I haven't used this one in a while. One more. How about this baby here? Okay. This blue does have glitter pieces, so you definitely need a glitter glue. But yeah, there. It's really, really pretty palette. And I would not have purchased it for myself, to be honest. It just looked a little too much pastel for me, but now that I have it, I do like it. We got Pat McGrath Bridgerton collab. This is the first one. What is it called? Can't remember what it was called. Oh, Diamond of the First Water. It's the first collab. This is so pretty. I gotta show you this shade. But we're gonna go ahead and swatch all of it because why not, right? Look at that blue. Ooh, that's so pretty. And then let's do the bottom row. I really like this shade as well. This one, so pretty. Now, the last eyeshadow palette is the Pat McGrath Mothership 10. It's called the Moonlit Seduction. Actually, I'm really happy to be playing with this because I did not use it that much when I first picked it up. So she needs some love. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh man, this is heavenly. Oh, look at that shade. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. So, so pretty. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Should we do it all? Let's do it all. Here we go. Put these two over here. Now let me get the bottom row. Oh, I pinched my finger. And then two more shades. Here we go. It's the bottom row, and that's the top row. It is beautiful. I cannot wait to play with it. I'm so excited. This is like an everyday neutral palette. Of course, you can amp it up to not be everyday, but if you need an everyday Pat McGrath palette, this is it. Now, I did not put in any new eyeliners or mascaras or anything like that. Just whatever is in here. I have the same stuff I have in here. Let's go ahead and talk about the lippies real quick. I'll start let's go ahead and start with the, let me open these. Okay. We'll start with the Bullet lipstick. I do love the packaging of this guy, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. This is Pat McGrath Bridgerton collab, and this is in the shade Negligee. Mine is damaged, but we still love it a lot. Such a beautiful color, and the formula is so, so nice. I really hope she restocks these, even if it was in a different packaging. We have Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. This is in the shade Pave the Road. So creamy, so nice. And then this one is in the shade Enjoy the View. This is older to me, but I do really like it. It's a really pretty nude. Like a nude that I can wear. Because I know I have nudes I cannot really wear. Need to be decluttered. Lipstick Queen. This is in the shade Rear View Mirror. Oh, sorry, Little Red Convertible. And this is like the Rear View Mirror. Is it shiny? Something like that. Very reflective. And this is so, so, so pretty. I can't twist it too much because then I can't twist it back down. Okay. Now we've got, let's do these two by Tarte. This is in the shade White Peach. Okay. Just a little glaze to the lips. And we have the shade Poppy, which is definitely more color to it. There it is. Oh my gosh, they feel so nice. Now let's do lip glosses. Let's do the two by Merit. This is in the shade Taupe. These are the lip oils, tinted lip oils. And then this one is in the shade Pink Beat. I love these. I finished one of these last year. It was in the shade Marrakesh. That was the first one I purchased from them, and it was so beautiful. There's these two. And now the last three lip glosses. This is Fenty Glow. What is that called? Yeah, Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. This is the original Gloss Bomb by Fenty. This is the one that started the addictions for people. And then the last two. This is Chestnut by Tower 28. This was a holiday release. And then this one is in the shade Coconut. It is so pretty. One of my favorite shades. Here we go. And the formula, I mean, it's amazing. There they are. All of them. One wild card. I'm so excited for these. I'm very excited for this Shop My Stash. I feel like this was a really good theme. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed selecting the products. If you have other themes that you want to throw at me, please leave them in the comments below. I actually do look at them and I do want to write them down, write some more themes I want to film, what you guys would like to see. So that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.